Yo, what's up? I'm TRW Big Guava here with,
DTR S-Mod.
and we're going to have Jester and Eevee. Rosaluma Metaknight, this matchup is generally seen as to be really in Metaknight's favor. In fact, this is one of the things that people try to use whenever people say that Rosaluma is one of the best of the game. They're like, well, how can she be the best of the game whenever she has really almost unwinnable matchups with Metaknight and Cloud?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And I think it's funny that he's playing Metaknight because he's actually a Kirby player. So it's from the same series.
Oh, yeah, we got the Dreamland. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb. I play a little bit of Kirby, and this matchup is a whole lot better for Metaknight than it is for Kirby.
I can see how it can be because Metaknight, I mean, obviously, he has regular dash attack setups, but dash attack is the one move from every character that can pop Luma the highest.
Right.
And then with all the strings that he can use, he can kill Luma easily, and then he has a bunch of range that he can work with to deal with Rosaluma.
And we're going to start on Final Destination. This isn't going to give Eevee anywhere to just try to use platforms or anything, like not even Smashville, to where it has at least that moving platform. And it's going to give Jester just free reign to have the Luma out to where he just can't avoid it. But it's not going to matter if he smacks him away.
Yeah, because right now what I see Eevee, what he wasn't doing at first was he's trying not to approach. And at the very beginning of the match, Jester just sent out Luma, my bad. He just sent out Luma immediately. He didn't even have Luma by his side at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he did get the back throw and the up smash, but
yeah, no talk.
I feel like that was a bit risky by him.
If this character had like just 2 Rosalumas instead of 1 Luma, it would probably be a lot worse. And Jester's doing really well. He's keeping him up in the air. Eevee's not going to have any platforms or anything to try to get down. He's going to have to go to the ledge or just try to risk some sort of landing.
All right, just right there, the F tilt, all 3 hits got rid of Luma so easily. And then Metaknight still having his fast fall back air and the lock setups, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, this is where he's going to do the shine right here, since Jester does not have the Luma, and Rosaluma is she's almost defenseless. She doesn't have that big, meaty wall in front of her.
Yeah, but Luma is back in play, so we will see if Jester can try to do a bit of a better job of keeping Luma by his side and keeping her from dying so that he can maybe close out the stock a little earlier, get that lead. That will help him, but will he? Oh my God!
Drive by Luma. That is, it's unfortunate. Although it's something you.
Oh, what?
But it doesn't matter. Catching him before he could get to the ledge with that F smash, a really nice placement of that move by Eevee.
I feel like every Metaknight just is really good at landing F smash at the right time. I remember J-Ban at, I can't remember what tournament it was, but they just kept calling him the F smash master.
Well, it's such like a really quick move, and it's really powerful.
Yeah.
Ooh, it doesn't even it doesn't even matter that he shielded it because Luma doesn't have a shield, thankfully, and just gets popped right out. So it doesn't matter how
easily.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how unsafe that move would be, because it got rid of Luma. And she comes right back as we're talking about her losing him.
Well, I mean, it's only a matter of time before Luma is gone, unless he's gonna close out this stock.
Oh my, I thought he was about to go for something to try to just have him go off of the ceiling. But, you know, we're not that, after that nerf, that's not necessarily the most viable option with Metaknight. It's a little harder to get.
Yeah, but honestly, if he missed that, the reason why he didn't go for that, because if he missed it, he was dead. He was in helpless mode, and he can't drift that far to the ledge.
Oh, no doubt. His aerial mobility isn't that, not that far.
Yeah, so I can see why he didn't go for that. But if he did and he landed it, that would have been crazy. But honestly, at this percent, I mean, he was high enough, but I'm not sure if it would have killed. But he does have rage.
Yeah, well, this is like, it is the first match out of the pools. You might not want to pull out the crazy stuff right just yet. You want to make sure and get the confirmed so you can win, instead of something that, like, trying to go for that Hail Mary. Like, this isn't the time to. You have a couple of matches for a buffer.
Honestly, right there, when he backed, oh wow, the Nair. That was nice.
Nair. It's a really strong move.
So right now, I want to see whether or not Eevee is going to switch back to Kirby. Well, not back to Kirby, but if he's going to switch to Kirby, is he going to stay Metaknight and see what he can do? I mean, that was pretty solid by him. I just feel like he didn't have that much momentum, and I think Jester Kirby just knows the matchup well. I mean, he
is Jester Kirby too.
Yeah, he's the best player of Tennessee. Even though he has been dropping a few sets lately, he's still at the top.
Yeah, he's still like number 3, I think, isn't he? 1. He is 1.
Yeah, the best player. Like, I mean, now he used to be uncontested. Now it's a little more contested, but he's still #1, and you can tell why because he just got a grasp on every single matchup. He understands his character so well. But we're going into the second match on second matchville instead of starterville. But
oh, definitely so.
He's
and
staying Meta Knight.
Yeah, and one of the hard parts about this matchup, like you can't use a three platform stage like you normally would with Meta Knight or something because, you know, it's Rosalina. She does so well on those 3 platforms.
We got jabs. The Rosalina classic. Okay, goes for the up smash. Air dodges through it and gets the grab. Well, that's obvious, but
yeah, I thought he was about to try to go to at least a little bit of town on Luma right there. But you know, it's nothing wrong with that. You know, he wanted to try to focus on Rosalina, but he gave up some positioning.
What?
Ooh, not enough damage to get the stage spike.
No, I mean like Luma.
Oh, yeah, oh yeah, the Luma, yeah. I thought you were talking about Jester himself.
If he did get stage spike by 7, that would be crazy. And brought that stock all the way back. Well, anyway, we're gonna see right now Jester having a great lead, but he does. Ember Eevee does have great rage right now, so we'll see how he can take advantage of that.
Although Jester is at about 18%, so the rage isn't necessarily going to come that much into play because he's not. And as I say that, you know, some dash attacks and the up air strings.
B's gonna get punished. That was a good down tilt to get him off stage, but didn't really get anything off it, unfortunately. But that was definitely, I feel like, the smartest option he could go for.
So now he has Jester in the corner. This is where he wants to keep him. He doesn't want to let him get to the center stage to try to let him allow him to set up the Luma for the stage control.
Right now, I feel like Ember Eevee is spending too much time going for Jester because, I mean, like earlier, Luma was vulnerable in tumble animation. He could have killed Luma right there and then, but instead he went for an up air on Rosalina.
Yeah, and that's one of the major parts about this matchup is that you want to get Luma dead as soon as you can. It's like playing against Ice Climbers in Melee or Brawl to where you want to get rid of Nana, and here you want to get rid of Luma. I thought that backer was about to go. Rosalina is really light, and now this is dangerous for Jester. He doesn't have a hitbox on his recovery, but it's not going to matter. That Nair is going to give him enough space to breathe and get back on stage.
Okay, nice back air to get him off stage and connecting to a forward tilt. But I feel like Jester, how well can you edge guard Meta Knight? That's what he's trying to figure out. He's like, how well can I edge guard this character to keep him off stage so that I can set him up for something? Because he just keeps him off stage. He keeps him in the air, aerial. Oh my goodness.
Ew, that would have been really nice.
Okay, I feel like Ember Eevee, he's a little bit struggling with his timing on the edge guards as well. Because earlier he did get a good nair, but then he completely whipped it down smash. And earlier how he mistimed that back air, and that's gonna take that stock.
The
77%.
Yeah. That shuttle loop is going to take it. He's still at a deficit right here. It's not necessarily unwinnable, but he has a mountain to climb, especially the strong kill options that both Luma and Rosalina possess.
So right now, what he wants to do is literally he needs to get rid of Luma right now. Right now.
It's going to be hard for him to get rid of Luma while he's on the edge. And yeah, unfortunately, that's something that Rosalina is really good at, just keeping you off the ledge. You know, you're going to almost always take damage whenever you're trying to get a ledge because of the jab locks. Or getting locked into that Rosalina jab. See, something like that. A really good defensive play by Eevee. He's going to grab not enough.
Rosalina doesn't have a kill throw. I feel like with rage I would have killed, but he's at 0.
Yeah, oh, it definitely would have. Now we're going to get a little bit of rage.
What is he going to do with this?
Ooh, see, that was that Hail Mary.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why he didn't go for it on Final Destination because
right, yeah, it wasn't
not enough drift.
Yeah, it wasn't a confirmed kill, and he would have died anyway. And like I was saying, that's the time to pull out that Hail Mary. When you're like at 100%, 150%, and the other person's at like 20, that is the time to throw out that Hail Mary and hope someone catches it. Unfortunately, no one caught Meta Knight.
Yeah, because honestly, yeah, he could have definitely brought that back, but he was at a huge deficit. He wanted to close that game out as soon as possible. So he went for it,